Honestly, I'll tell you something. I really feel like Housewives of Potomac should have ended with the trip to France because it felt like a season finale. Oh God, Giselle meeting with her sissy to talk about the trip. That means you ain't got no friends in the group, bitch. And you got in all this Beyonce blonde dog hair. You look like you got two horses' tails in the back of your head. And you always trying to look so fit. You always wearing some shit Beyonce would wear on like a off-ass interview. But you ain't nothing, girl. You ain't nothing. I can't with her. Oh my God, it's like if she could just embrace her actual beauty and get all this shit out of her head, it would be one thing, but Lord, she fails and she tries so hard. She fails, but she tries so hard. It's a thing to behold. She is too old for all that. That's like me having earrings at 30 motherfucking 5. Honey, it ain't cute no more. Oh, God, so now they talking about Karen's marriage. Giselle, oh, that's right. Giselle can't talk about her marriage or her man because she has neither. Talking about Karen's house, but honey, you're living off the collection plate quiet as it's kept. But you want to act high, mighty, and grand. Child support rich, but you high, mighty, and grand. Lord, this hair in your hair looks like dog ears. This is an embarrassment. I'm not wasting good money sending Karen a wig that she still won't properly apply to her head, so it's always gonna be askew. Ain't nobody sending that heifer a wig. You see, that is like my anthem. Ain't nobody sending the heifer a wig. Oh God, I don't give a shit about Ashley anymore. I really don't. Like, okay, you know, you married to the bisexual Australian, just ride it out. And girl, you never wanted children. If you wanted children, you would have married younger. You never want to be that tied down. You see, you know what it takes to be a good mother because your mother didn't have what it takes. And you are never going to be able to give up enough of your life because I'm sorry, but you didn't marry rich enough. Now, if you had married 5, 6 times richer, if you had married Beverly Hills rich where you could have a nanny and you wasn't worried about your husband going nowhere, oh honey, then you'd have 3 or 4 children. Let's keep it real. And let's talk about it. Ray's penis is old and dried up. So Karen wants to know why Giselle wasn't a good friend to her, and Robyn too. Well, Robyn is an angry lesbian, and Giselle just ain't shit. She ain't shit. That's why I call her Gabrice. Everybody want to know, why do you call Giselle Gabrice? I call Giselle Gabrice because she's like a Chevy Caprice. A low-end car trying to be so much more than what she is. Oh, God, but she gonna have a showdown with her producer, a.k.a. her friend, about spreading her business all over town. Oh, God, this is so manufactured. They really want to keep Karen on the show because they are going to great lengths and scripting shit. He should get a Screen Actors Guild card for this. He's acting his ass off, and this is a over under 5. Child, he was running around town trying to keep your ass with a plot line. You better thank him. He looked like a younger, thinner Otho from Beetlejuice. Oh, God, now we got Candace's hairline, but you always got a fucked up head, girl. You always got a fucked up head. I mean, this bullshit in this scene, come on. Come on. The bullshit in your fucking interstitial look. You and your sister look a fool about the head. And you think we want to look like that? I know I don't. I'd rather be a bald bitch. I'd rather be a bald biffer, as I am today. This heifer got singing dreams. She talking about when I got to perform for Monique. Girl, you was singing. Oh, my Lord. Ooh. Oh, gee. Somebody get Candace a fucking agent because I can't take her delusions of grandeur. Just put her on Broadway. She can sing. She can sing. Hell, I done heard worse by better. Because Ashley's mama don't know that she ain't shit. She's still in denial. She wants to imagine that she was a good mother, but she wasn't. Oh my God. Roxanne just tweeted, this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac has filler written all over it. So now we got Candace trying to get her mama's money to open this storefront, but don't want to hear her mama's opinion, but still running around with her head looking like Raggedy Andy. Not Raggedy Ann, Raggedy Andy. Her sister will give you a little Raggedy Ann. I mean, even in your confessional, your hair is not giving me, I'm a hair goddess. You need to be giving me Naomi Campbell looks. Royalty. Realness. It must be real. Electro Abundance would read you for filth, because that's the look that you're giving. I am a discerning audience, and I see all kinds of falsities. Oh, now we at Robyn's flipper home, and oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna cook up no fucks for her today. I ain't cooking up no fucks for Robyn today. No fucks, girl. No fucks. Okay, so it's a filler episode because, honey, this episode, ooh, Lord, it's dry as Karen's marriage. Ashley, you really want to be that prissy girl. These are boots. Yes, girl, it's a stiletto heel, and you were supposed to wear a Timberland. But you know what? You were speaking lesbian, Robyn. You were speaking lesbianese, and Ashley is hetero, bisexual, whatever she need to be with her husband. But you ain't her husband, so she didn't pick up on the stud speak you was giving her. That was some stud speak right there. Boots. Boots. Very Rosie O'Donnell. I told you to wear boots. You should tear down tons of walls. That house is ugly as fuck. Them ugly ass windows and that shitty brick. Ooh, yeah, honey, that's a gut fucking reno. Go on, act like you tearing it down and then have them cheap contractors that Sheree Khan come on and do this shit for pennies on the dollar because they need the work because Sheree Khan them. You could go around giving people work that Sheree Khan and make a killing in Atlanta. Quiet as it's kept, loud as it is. Giselle, nobody's ever missed you, including your ex-husband. So all three of you have been sitting around talking about Karen's marriage because none of you have any real men of your own. And I'm talking about Gabrice, Ashley, and the stud known as Robyn. Oh my God, are we sneaking by her house? And Ashley's like, yes, we are sneaking by her. Girl, you so desperate and thirsty for a motherfucking plot line. And clearly a new hairdresser because, your hair should not look this damaged when you pull it back. I don't know what Robyn is, but I know she eats pussy. Ashley, you are some kind of special piece of shit. To think that Karen Huger is gonna get a kick out of you getting in her business. What she should do is take the 4 cents that she has left and take a hit out on you. The tax man didn't take that, did he? Just kidding. Ashley, you ain't shit. You really ain't shit. You love to kick a broke bitch because you finally married a little money. And you think, oh, well, I'm gonna walk away with $300,000 in my settlement. Girl, you give gold diggers a bad name. Oh, God, Monique and her ogre, I'm fuckless. I'm just going to keep it on mute till we get to an interesting scene because I just don't give a shit about them. Do you give a shit about them? Oh, Lord, he bringing her a cupcake. And that's all that household needs because he don't need to have not one bite. Girl, ain't nope. Now, Karen, heffing ass Huger. Lady Eloise. No one is jealous of your rented, leased ass, up to the hilt in debt life. No one. No one's jealous of your ugly Uncle Ben ass husband. He don't even look like he was fine when he was young. If you really want to get to the really real, let's talk about it, girl. Nobody is jealous of you or your life. You mortgage your beauty for security, and you know what? Great. Good for you. But, Ashley's husband's gonna die a lot sooner than Ray, so she won. And quiet as it's kept, that's the race. I can't believe ain't shit else on. And I'm trying to think of what the hell is going to be on next week. Now we got Ashley and her user mama. And what the hell did Ashley bring her? Oh my God. All that plate was vegetables. Where was the meat? Like, ooh, that looked unappetizing. I mean, I like salad as much as anybody else, but it looked like a plate of salad and half-eaten food. But Ashley, you don't need to be talking to your mama because she ain't shit. She one of them textbook ass users. She need one of them special intervention episodes. I don't know what she on, but I don't fuck with her. And you shouldn't either. Oh, God, I'm sorry. You ain't shit, mama, and you need to own it. Own it! And then you gonna have on this Carlotta ass wig. I can't with her. I can't with Ashley. Ashley, you knew your ignorant ass mama couldn't take this information, so why did you give it to her? For a scene. You working her like you work the system, girl. Oh, God, so now Ashley mama done got her back on her side with this fucking Carlotta ass wig. Damn it. Ashley, you know what? What had happened was when she signed that new prenuptial agreement, aka prenatal agreement, her separation agreement got bumped up a couple $100,000, and she figured with the next 2 seasons of this show, she'd be all right. That's what happened. Ashley is a calculating motherfucking hell, and her mama done taught her well. Child, Michael ain't nobody's 50. Michael is 67, if he a day. Oh my God, girl, you know why Michael married you, and you signed up for that shit, and now you want to act like you dumb and taking advantage of. Girl, you said you got hired at the restaurant his ass was working at. You played him like he played you. And now you want to act like, oh, I'm sorry. Stop it, Quad. Stop it. We done seen this shit before. Child, Michael wants somebody cute to fuck him until it's time to pull the plug. And you were more than willing to fill that role until you got a taste of Bravo fame. And now shit's changed, and you want to act like this child is something you want. But trust and believe, you're gonna have a quad ass plot line in your next marriage. Married 5 years and still you ain't pregnant. Why? Well, the marriage just isn't where it. Girl, I see. You gonna be like Evelyn Lozada. You gonna fuck your way through fucking 4 Bravo franchises. I can see it now. Girl, your daughter had a fever for 3 days and you was giving her that Aya Newton told a frog. See, Tylenol would have taken that shit down in about 12 hours. The fuck of my child having a fever for 3 days, but I ain't gonna talk about not for lazy moms and your tired ass parenting. Fuck that. 3 days for a fever can cause brain damage, you ditzy person. I can't believe that. Who child have a fever for 3 days? That's when you in the motherfucking hospital after more than 36 hours of a temperature over 101. Am I wrong? Not for lazy moms. Sound like you was lazy enough to not take your child to the doctor because you was trying to heal them with that bullshit. Hands, hands, hands for who the hell would have their child having a fever at home for 3 days. Hands. Well, here's the thing, Heifer. You wouldn't have to go through your mama if it was your coin. If it was your coin, it would just be like, oh, I want it done. Boom. Nobody in the 19 to 20 viewers in this chat agreed with having their child have a fever for 3 days. None of us. Honey, if you a certified herbalist after a day and a half, if your shit ain't working, that's when it's time for the best that Western medicine has to offer. Oh, Jesus. So now we got Monique overly made up talking to Candace overly made up. And Lady Eloise looks like a straight up white woman. I thought that was Madonna in the Take a Bow video. Candace, let me tell you something. The biggest fear that you should have in life is not being divorced. It's not getting married for the 4th or 5th time. Because, girl, you gonna run through him. You are a fucking lot. You gonna run through this man. You gonna age him a good 10 years. And you gonna get divorced in less than 5. Then you gonna have another marriage. That's when you actually gonna have some babies. And that marriage will last about 12 years. Then you're gonna get married again after that with your babies. That marriage may not last. And I'm not even going to speculate on why, but you give me like a 3, 4, 5 marriage, Heifer, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I can tell you now, Monique did not vaccinate her children. She gonna bankrupt her husband because her kid gets measles. That's the tease Monique gives me. Ooh, Robyn is so happy she's finally able to give us her drag king realness. And you also had no inkling to believe that Karen would be cool with you dropping by with a fake free pizza. And you're probably going to bring her something low end, not even something tasty. You know what, Gabrice? If I had a friend like you, I wouldn't be fucking honest either. Cause you ain't shit, and this wig ain't shit. So they go up to the door, but don't nobody answer. So I'ma see you next week for the fucking finale. And honestly, the finale should have been the boat trip. They just milked it 2 episodes because Andy Cohen ain't shit. So fuck you, Andy Cohen. Fuck you. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell Andy Cohen because that's the heifer we hate. Fuck you. Dragging this boring bullshit out.